No, next year. Our 5.
Okay, we've got a very, very late start to this 1 o'clock game. Don't know how that happened. There's only been one game on this diamond in between ours and the one we're about to play. But as you can see, they're warming up. We should probably start in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go on mute here so you don't have to listen to the wind. And we'll be right back.
These guys just play a long game, okay? So it's like you can hit the ball, but they're also not going to the game, okay? Let's get up early. Defensively, guys. Be in it, right? Go out, be engaged. Know where you're going with the ball. If you get the ball at any given play. Shouldn't be any hesitation. Talk it up. Be encouraging each other. Let's just improve from what we left on the field last night. Okay?
Lock it in, lock it in.
Go ahead and take that.
Okay, we are ready to go here. Game 2. Thank you for the 8 of you tuned in. Game 2 of the AIM Storm season, still in pool play, of course. Elijah Deerdorf will lead off for the Storm. Went 2 for 4 earlier today. And we are finally off and running. 35 minutes late, as they say in the Sandlot. Let's make it a quick game, boys. I gotta get home for lunch. Deerdorf down 0-2 in the count. That'll be a Deerdorf special. Couldn't quite see it there at first, but boy, the second base umpire is about 13 years old, maybe, and that was as tough of a call at first base as we would have seen all first game. So Deerdorf aboard after a dribbler to third base. We're playing this maroon team. The M in MASH stands for Minnesota. They drove down for some warmer weather games. As the pitcher checks Deerdorf. This is Dexter Erdman at the plate. Erdman slaps one foul. Deerdorf stole second. Erdman now down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He'll spank one right in the gap in between center and right. That'll easily score Deerdorf. Erdman with a stand-up double. And Storm up 1-0. So Erdman on second, that'll bring up Colton Hibbing. Went 1 for 4 earlier today. Takes one outside. Hits one foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Erdman on second. There's one far and outside. Erdman will advance to third base. Colton, 1 of 2 batters who had 3 RBIs or more that first game. 2 balls, 1 strike. Erdman on third. That one's indoors. 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, Erdman on third, ready to go on a pass ball. Colton with a half swing there. Full count. I hate full counts. Colton seems to love them. crush one over the left fielder's head. That is still rolling towards the fence as Colton digs for 2. He'll have a stand-up double, and he bats in Erdman. Deep hit for Hibbing into the wind, no less. And Ames is off to a great start here, up 2-0, top of the first, no outs. Finn Burrell went 2 for 3 earlier today. Takes one inside. Colton on second was your stolen base leader last year. So you can look for him to create some havoc out there. Takes a walk, and Ames Storm in business. And we got a force out in play here at third, but Graydon, the hammer, Bancroft up to bat. Graydon's mother in Baltimore today. Line outside, called a strike. Another real good umpire here today. That one's upstairs at the letters. Bancroft being picky, trying to wear down the pitcher. Coach Dahlberg, of course, his admonishment to the team was to jump on them early, being as they're tired from having played the last 2 hours. Bancroft fouls that one out. Hibbing gonna steal third. Very nice call by Dahlberg to send Hibbing from second, Burrell from first. That frees up, or prevents, any double play activity. Bancroft did strike out, which brings up Dexter Erdman. No, Ethan Danielson. I made a mistake earlier. I said Burrell was going to end the day with the best batting average. Actually, Danielson and one other were 2 to go, 3 for 4. Great start to the season for Ethan. Swing and a miss on that one. One out. And Danielson zips it down the right field line. He is 4 for 5 today. 2 RBIs as he scores Hibbing and Burrell. Danielson having a great day today. And for the second straight game, the Storm scores 4 runs in the first inning. Ball low to the skinny boy, Ian Nelson. Thank you to the 9 million of you watching our game right now. Strike on the outside corner of the plate. 1-1 to Nelson. Ball inside. Inside again. 3 balls, 1 strike. To the skinny boy, Ian Nelson. Nelson fouls that one off. We'll have a full count here. We're still in the top of the first. Just 1 out. Ames up 4-0. Good piece of catching there. Nelson draws the walk. That'll bring up our left-handed gauntlet. So here comes the left-handed gauntlet, Franzen and then Moore. Per usual, that messes with the pitcher quite a bit. Franzen quickly ahead, 1 ball, 0 strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Strike. Runners on second and first. Danielson on second. Nelson on first. Ames up 4-0. Top of 1. 1 out. Ball low to Franzen. Joey leads the team with nicknames. This visit to the mound is brought to you by McFarland Clinic. I don't know. That's not true. They haven't sponsored us at all. We'll take a break. Okay, back to Ray Moore, lefty number 2. That one's outside.
You're right there, you're close, let's go.
This team from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Ray Moore puts it in play. Nice job by the shortstop there. Looks off the play at home. Great job by the shortstop there. So Ray Moore out at first, but does score a run. Here's your pit crew. Dahlberg ready to go. Dahlberg had a great game catching the first game. He'll be looking for his first hit of the year here. You may see on our team a 3rd coach. Hey, there's a pop from Dahlberg. That is right to their outstanding shortstop, who gets the last 2 outs, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. Okay, so here we go, bottom of the first. Dexter Erdman on the mound. Dexter started the season last year with the 6th or 7th highest strike percent, and he graduated to number 2 on the team by the end of the year. So a real, definitely the most improved pitcher on the team last year. And he's up quickly, 2 strikes, no balls. Dahlberg still behind the plate at catcher. Colton Hibbing at first. Ethan Danielson at second. Elijah Deerdorf at third. Finn Burrell at, I'm sorry, Deerdorf at short. Burrell at third. And then we got Joey Franzen. Way to go, Dex! Dexter with a 1-2-3 strikeout. We got Joey Franzen in left, Ian Nelson in center, and the Greyhound, Braden Bancroft in right. Eli Deerdorf, boy, he just has been absolute money today. Money, money, money. That is his 7th. He is 7 for 7 at shortstop, and throws to first have just been on point. Erdman. Way to go, Dexter! Erdman just is working on a sub-10 pitch inning here. Good encouragement coming from Deerdorf. Yells out to Dexter, good spot. There's some encouragement from Burrell at third. And that's gonna loop foul. So there goes the Greyhound, Braden Bancroft, tracking that one down. Bancroft's mom in Baltimore this weekend for a conference. Interesting to hear. We'll go on mute while it's windy. That's mine. All right, Dexter. 2 strikeouts. Good catch, Lando. Way to squeeze him. Nice job, Erdmans. Way to go, Dex. Right away.
Stay on the inside.
Hey, good defense. Good defense. Start, Dex. Again, all right? Dexter, Cole. Go, Tom. 6 more runs.
Just got off 15 minutes ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said it went
Okay, a bit of deja vu here as Deerdorf will lead off the second as well. Strike one. Deerdorf beat out a dribbler in the top of the first. Takes one inside there, 1-1. Ames Storm off to a great start for the second straight game. The real beauty of that inning was that Erdman only had about 10 pitches, so I think they're allowed 75 a weekend. I don't know, there may not even be a rule at this level, but regardless, it was a great inning. Catcher. Deerdorf down on strikes. Brings up the star pitcher here, Dexter Erdman. That was a ball outside to Erdman. Swing and a miss from US West Dex. Erdman drives one out of the park, but foul. There's my little man right there. Of course, all these families sacrifice in their own ways. So Erdman hits one sharply to short, takes a nasty hop right over the shortstop's head, and Erdman is aboard, continuing his fantastic game. Got to bring up Colton Hibbing, number 3 batter in the lineup. On deck, the barrel, Finn Burrell. I don't love where Finn is warming up. He takes a foul ball. That would hurt. There's a foul ball. Hibbing behind in the count. 0 balls, 1 strike. Erdman on first. Let's go, Colt! And Colton wears one. He is hit by a pitch. Where is Sarah Bancroft when you need her? Colton has drank more milk than any young man I know of. Not that that helps with getting hit by a baseball, but suffice it to say, I think he'll be fine. Okay, the barrel, Finn Burrell. He hits one, 2. Shortstop. And the shortstop is able to get Colton Hibbing out on a force at second. Boy, it's a good shortstop. Advances Dexter to third. We've got 2 outs, top of 2. Runners on the corner. deal from Burrell. Death, taxes, and stealing second when you got runners on the corner. So Bancroft, runners on second and third. Prime opportunity here for 2 RBIs. Ball outside. Really like this umpire. Bancroft swings at one there, just a bit outside. 2 ball, 1 strike. Make that 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, so here we go. Bancroft down on strikes. No runs for Ames Storm. Still up 5-0 going into the bottom of the second. We are 30 minutes into the game. We'll take a break. Okay, so here we go. Bottom of 2. Ames up 5-0. This is pitcher on pitcher right now. Erdman will stay loose, throw it around the horn. So Ames leads 5-0, bottom of 2. We got pitcher on pitcher here. This Minnesota team beat the team we lost to by approximately 10 runs. Just low there as Erdman tries to paint the corner. There's a rocket off Burrell. Deerdorf is going to have time. He's going to airmail that to Hibbing. And, weird series of events. Number 6 is injured from hitting it off his leg. Burrell's injured from number 6's hit going off his leg. Deerdorf is able to field the rebound, but airmails it to Hibbing. So the leadoff runner for Minnesota St. Cloud is aboard here in the bottom of the second. Erdman fans him. Ooh, that is trouble. That is going to be serious trouble. Bancroft's still chasing it down. We got a cutoff here to Danielson at 2. We got it in nice and fast. Real good hit there by Minneapolis. So you may see a new face on the team, both in the dugout and on the field. Jace Greenlee is got one of those tweener birthdays where he is in 7th grade, but young enough that he can play with the age group down, and so he's going to try and do both this year. Had 3 games this morning with the 12U team, who's here now supporting the 13U, as is his dad. But they're obviously, you won't see him in the lineup much. This is actually him coming our way right now. So Erdman down in the count, 2 balls, 0 strikes, bottom of the second. Beautiful pitch from Erdman there. There's a shot to Danielson, beautifully scooped. Hibbing gets the out. Ball back to the pitcher. Great knockdown from Deerdorf. Unsuccessful at retrieving though. The Minnesota team starting to hit Dexter. No damage done. 5-2. 1 out. Balls, 1 strike, 1 out, just a bit outside. Pretty good location for Erdman there. Just a little outside. Even wonder if maybe the wind is doing that a little bit. There's a strike from Erdman. Two strikes on the batter, courtesy of Erdman. No balls. Two strikes. One out. Bottom of two. First and second. So Colton gets that out for the Storm. Good job, Colton. Two outs. Bottom of two. 5-2. So again, we got Burrell at third, Deerdorf at short, Danielson at second, Hibbing at first. Ball in the dirt is going to let the runners advance. Left field, we've got Franzen. Center, we've got Nelson. Right field, we got Bancroft. Three balls, one strike, the count. First base open. Ooh, that looks good. All right, bases loaded. Two outs, bottom of two. One the count. Two outs, bottom of the second. Aims up 5-2. That's a second strike from Erdman. And we are a strike away from getting out of this inning.
Hey, drop strike three, step on the plate, it's a force out. Nice shot.
Two balls, two strikes.
Hey, not bad.
Look good, Dexter! Big pitch here. Big pitch.
What's gonna happen? Here it comes. Good pitch.
Yeah! Way to go, Dex.
Pitch you one more inning.
Step on it, sir. Hey, step on it. Everybody sees you. Step on it.
Feeling strong?
Great words, Josh. Okay, so here we go, top of the third, Ethan Danielson with a chopper right back to the pitcher to get the party not started this inning. This will bring up Ian Nelson. Ian takes a ball high. So we're in the top of the third, 5-2. Nelson takes one. Confirmed that Erdman's going to go another inning pitching. And Nelson down in the count. 2 strikes and a ball. And Nelson down on strikes in what has been a 5-pitch inning so far. So here's Joey Franzen, start of the left-handed Valley of Despair, as I like to call it. Franzen takes an early strike. Now a ball.
Way to mix. Good one. Good spot.
Franzen strikes out in what was a 9-pitch inning for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Okay. So we're in the bottom of the third, and Erdman just procured a ground out to Danielson at second. Ball high there. Let's meet your defense. We got Burrell on third. Deerdorf at short. Danielson at second. Hibbing at first. Franzen in left. Nelson in center. And Ray, we want some more in right. Graydon Bancroft warming up right now. 1 ball, 1 strike, bottom of the third. Ames leads 5-2. 1 out. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. We just reached 80 degrees here. I am in flip-flops for the first time. Again, this team from Minnesota came down for some warmer weather. You don't hear that all the time. People coming to Iowa for warmer baseball, but I guess we do have it warmer than some.
Wait, how do you grip? Is this how you grip it? I grip it with the middle.
There's a shot to left that falls in front of Ian Nelson.
And you're like pushing it, but you're not pushing. You like throw it.
And number 4 is aboard. Hibbing holding them on. Ball 1, again, just a great umpire here, squatting down like I do to see if it's dog poop or leftover candy bar. And that's going to be shot right at Deerdorf, and he's out of there. Double play for Ames Storm as Deerdorf doubles him up. Hibbing gets back to the base on time, and a fantastic double play. There we go, Erdman. Hey, way to get back, Colton. Nice job, Elijah. Way to go. Way to get us started off. Great pitching there. Yes, sir. Great job.
Hey guys, right here. Hey, right here. Same picture. He usually goes
Okay, top of the fourth. We're 55 minutes in to the game. This is Ray Moore, number 8 batter in the lineup. He swings and misses there. He'll be followed by Landon Dahlberg, and then the top of the order. Foul tip there as Ray Moore wants some more. Ball high. Ball inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. And Ray Moore draws a walk to get the party started in the top of the fourth. Dahlberg down on the count, 2 strikes, no balls. Ray Moore aboard first base. No outs. Top of the fourth. That one's a bit outside. Dahlberg down on strikes. So 1 out. Top of the fourth. Elijah Deerdorf up to bat. Deerdorf takes the ball high. 1-0 the count. Ray Moore on first. And Deerdorf gets hit. He'll get first base as he wears that. And we got runners on first and second with Dexter Erdman coming to the plate. So here's Dexter Erdman, fantastic job pitching. He takes the ball high. Fantastic umpire here, interacting with the crowd. Ball in the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on first and second, that being Deerdorf and Moore. Erdman at bat, Hibbing on deck. Erdman fouls one off. The pitchers are all getting an extra 5 miles per hour on their pitches today because of the tailwind. In the stands today, we've got Dahlberg grandparents, Dahlberg's sister Fallon, Ray's mom, Colton's mom. Good job, good piece of base running there from Ray Moore, alertly grabbing third base. The the ball was in the dirt. Deerdorf, of course, grabbing second. Also here, Dexter's dad in the red there. Burrell, the pitch counter guy. He's behind Andy Birdman in the red there. Up in the nosebleeds here, we got the Nelsons, Danielsons, Birdmans. And there's Elisa Franzen, back for more. Okay, so we got bases loaded. The new pitcher here for Minnesota has hit a batter and walked 2 others. We have 1 out and bases loaded for Colton Hibbing. Colton a little ahead of that one. Once again, great job on the lineup by the coaches. Deerdorf on second. Would have the speed to score from second if the opportunity presents itself. Ball in the dirt there to Hibbing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Good eye, buddy.
Ball outside, 2-2.
Hey, good patience out there, kid.
You got it, Ford. You got it.
Let's go, Colt man. 2-2, 1 out, bases loaded, top of 4. Ball high. So here we go again. Colton Hibbing loves his full counts. Loves his full counts. He can get an RBI with a walk here. And he does. Gets down in an 0-2 hole, but for the 3rd time today he is aboard. He's got a double, a hit by pitch, and a walk. And Ray Moore scores his first run of the year. Ames goes up 6-2. Way to go, Ray! And this is the barrel, Finn Burrell. And he'll hit a moonshot. That'll be really, really tricky for that left fielder with as windy as it is. He does, in fact, drop it, but they're going to get a force out at third because of how close it was. But Burrell does score Deerdorf. So that's an interesting one from a... I don't know how you quite... I think that's a hit for Burrell and an RBI. But then I don't know how you code the out for the runner at second. Colton Hibbing with his 2nd steal of third base today, which frees up Finn Burrell to get to third. I'm sorry, to second. And now 2 ducks on the pond for Bancroft if he can hit a good one here. Ball inside. So it's 6-2 Ames, top of the 4th. Counts 1-1, 2 outs. Bancroft hits one out of the park, but foul. He hit that one to the concession stands. It's like the Sandlot. Gotta go to the store and buy one. So here we go, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bancroft. That's a ball outside. So now we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 4th, runners on 2nd and 3rd. And that one's inside. So full count, 2 outs, top of the 4th, runner on 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. Pitch to Bancroft, and he'll foul that one off. Live another day. Boy, we are just stuck on 10 viewers. Here we go again, the payoff pitch. Outside, Bancroft gets an RBI. No, that's not true. No RBI. First base was open. So now we go Ethan Danielson, one of 2 batters who went 3 for 4 in our first game today. Danielson takes that one first. Takes that one up high. Look for Hibbing to score from 3rd. There's a pass ball. All right. So 1 ball, no strikes. Danielson. Good swing, Ethan. Good swing by Ethan there. 1-1, 2 outs, bases loaded. Top of the 4th. Ames up 6-2. Pitch inside. Wind gusts in the 20s here, so I wonder how much that's affecting the pitching. Danielson hits one. Nice play by the second baseman, and he gets the out. Darn it. A beautiful play by the second baseman to get them out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Ames leads 6-2. (7-2), forgive me. Coach Dahlberg, we're halfway through the game. Any thoughts?
I think we're actually playing baseball right now. I mean, it's been solid all the way around.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up.
Yeah, love it. Did you get to talk with the other coach at all before the game?
Just briefly.
What did he say?
He said, "Good luck, coach."
Okay. All right.
To which I replied, "Well, good luck to you too."
Sounds good. All right, keep it up.
You're not gonna want to interview me very often because I don't really have much to say.
You're the Greg Popovich of youth baseball coaching interviews. I'll come up with some better questions. Okay, so Graydon Bancroft takes the mound in the the bottom of the fourth. Graydon, as you may have heard in the first game, broke his wrist 10 weeks ago. So this is a minor miracle to see him up pitching. And 1-1 the count after Bancroft delivers his first strike of the year. Nice big target for Bancroft to get started with. Incidentally, the starting pitcher for the other team. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bancroft going for strikeout number 1 of the season. Tries a little bit of a off-speed pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's meet your infield. You got Burrell on third, Deerdorf at short, Danielson at second, Hibbing at first in the outfield. Franzen in left, Nelson is in right now. And Erdman done pitching for the day in center. So we've got a full count here. This would be great if Bancroft could get this one. Yes! Way to go, Graydon! Just what he needed, confidence-wise. 1 down, bottom of 4. Ames leads 7-2. Ball outside there. Bancroft, seemingly unintentionally, taking an extra long time to walk up the mound. Not a bad strategy when you've got the lead. We are 74 minutes into the game, meaning that if somehow we could milk this 26 minutes, not give up 5 or more runs, we'd win. And there's a strike from Bancroft. Storm should be absolutely ready to rock with just about every guy capable of pitching this year. Good hustle from Danielson there. Bancroft can pitch, Burrell, Deerdorf, Hibbing, Danielson, Nelson, Franzen, and of course Erdman. So solid 7 available. Ball outside, draws a walk. Number 7. Here's the rest of the Minnesota team. Haven't come down here, rather, for warmer baseball. So here we go. Number 7 taking an equivalent amount of time as what is needed to microwave a pizza to get his sliding glove on. As you can tell, I'm starting to think of pizza. It's warm, 81 degrees. I'm in flip-flops. I've applied sunscreen 3 times. 50 SPF. Ball low from Bancroft. Good east-west, just a little south. Runner going. Dahlberg will attempt to throw down, but not quite in time. Probably about 7/10 behind. Again, Erdman in center, Nelson in first and right. 3 balls, no strikes. Good pitch, Graydon. strikes. Another. Good job by Bancroft there. First pitch to the left, he's always tough. He's able to get a strike on him there. One strike from Bancroft puts this one in the dirt, but don't have a ton of speed on second. Ball high. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bloomington. We got the Bloomington, MASH Bloomington. I'm already getting some.
Ball outside.
No, I might play that. I'm on my team. I'm like, guys, I'm getting such an ick. I think
Thank you to the 10 of you who are following. We'll hope to get that up over 20 by end of the season. There's a beauty from Bancroft. So we got a full count, bottom of 4. Ames leads 7-2. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Ball in the dirt. We'll load the bases. We'll take a quick break. Okay, so here we go. Bases loaded. 1 out. Bancroft again ahead in the count.
But it really depends on what it says. Because like if it's like something like Idaho, it's like $7.50. Unless you pay somebody to be like your personal assistant. And it's like $4.
We just hit 80 minutes in the 100-minute game, and Bancroft, don't know what Dahlberg said to him, but Bancroft ahead now, 2 strikes, 0 balls, and 3 straight strikes. Oh, got close. 3 straight strikes. Way to go, Graydon! Bases loaded.
$2 a year.
7-2.
I'll pay you at the end. He doesn't get paid all year.
Just register it as a child playhouse.
Whoa.
Again, not a real fast runner on third, so not super worried there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 4th. Ames leads 7-2. Bancroft strikes him out, looking the backwards K. I don't think we have anybody over 2 strikeouts today, so good job by Graydon. That frees up our first baseman to be able to play the position normal, not have to hold the runner on anymore. Bancroft, another strike. It's 4 out of 5. No, 5 out of Landon Dahlberg. I don't even know if we have a backup catcher. I know Bancroft did it last year. I suppose that would be it, but 7-2. The score. Another strike from Bancroft. That's 6 out of 8. Great encouragement from Erdman in center field, yelling, you know, one more. Erdman knows what this feels like being on the mound. 1 strike and we are out of the inning with no runs, and he did it! Bancroft strikes out the side. That was an absolute best case scenario as it took some time off the clock.
Ian, Joey, Ray. Here we go.
There you go. Strikes out the side. The best part of that was it took some time off the clock,
Ian,
too.
you're up.
That was literally ideal because it took time off the clock and they didn't score any runs. Okay, so here we go. Top of the 5th. Ames leads 7-2. We're 84 minutes into the game. A 16-minute inning followed with the lead means we win. Second straight game, we are the visitor, though. My wife swears we are never the home team.
Hasn't been yet this season.
True. Nelson takes one at the eyeballs. Mr. Skinny Boy here. Good cut, fouls one back. Ian fouls that one back as well, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Surprising strikeout there. Might have broke the wrists. So now we've got the left-handed Valley of Despair. Franzen and Moore. Franzen fouls that one off.
Heads up, heads up.
Hey, we just hit 11 million viewers. Take the million off. Franzen takes a ball, so 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th. 3 balls, 1 strike. Top of the 5th, 1 out. Ames leads 7-2. And Joey gets a walk, so he is aboard. The lefties have been having a good day today, getting aboard. That chair gives you a live look in as to how windy it is today. Ray Moore takes one high and away. That's right where Ray likes it. Franzen takes second. That'll count as a stolen base. Ray Moore, 2 strikes on him here. Ball high. Ray Moore doing his thing, works a full count. Full count, 1 out, top of 5. Ames leads 7-2. Ray is out on. There we go. So Dahlberg comes up with 2 outs in the top of the 5th, hoping to get us to our leadoff man, Elijah Deerdorf. Dahlberg puts it in play. Ground out to second. So for the second straight game, we get through the lineup an even number of times. We'll go to what should be the final frame, 7-2 Ames. So here we are, 3:07 p.m. 92 minutes in. As long as this game can go, this frame can go 8 minutes or longer, and Ames maintains the lead, we will win in 5 innings. Okay, here we go. Bottom of 5. Ames leads 7-2. Bancroft on the mound for inning number 2, and he puts one right down the middle. We are talking the sternum of pitches from Graydon Bancroft. That one not so much, but probably just because we're trying to milk the clock here. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go before no new inning. 1-1, nobody out. And there's a strike. Bancroft on a roll, struck out the side last inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice scoop from Deerdorf. Hibbing bends down to get it. Okay, thank you for the text message that just came in. Boy, oh boy, it is just so windy out here. I don't ever remember my phone being this dusty. But thank you for the text message that just came in from one of our 11 million minus the million viewers. We have 4 minutes, 38 seconds of play clock remaining here. 1 out. In the earlier game, we got 2 innings of pitching out of Burrell, 3 out of Franzen, 1 out of Nelson. In this game, we got 3 out of Erdman and Bancroft. Bancroft might be the all-time Saturday closer with the lead, as long as he takes to walk up to the rubber. That was a little bit deliberate. And Bancroft gets a second strike on him. Bancroft is going to be nominated for an Emmy here by the time this game is over, using the dust and the blowing wind. All right, Graydon with another strikeout. Way to go, Graydon! So this is just hilarious. 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Yeah, here goes Dahlberg. Now this is very intentional. This is very intentional gamesmanship, where Dahlberg is deliberately calling his 1 allowable timeout. Now Landon Dahlberg going for the Emmy with his slow walk back to the plate. 2 outs. I mean, with all respect, I love Graydon dearly. I never thought I'd be saying this. He's pitching too well. Too fast. We got 2 minutes, 35 seconds. That ball hit the dirt 40 feet before it got to the plate. You almost wonder if it's if it was a purposeful ball in the dirt. Graydon bounces right back. He can't help himself. He's just throwing strikes. Again, I can't state this enough. If number 2 makes contact and gets out in the next 1 minute 54 seconds, we play another full inning. But Bancroft doing his best Robert De Niro, his best Denzel Washington, his best Leonardo DiCaprio, his best Tom Cruise, his best Liam Neeson on the mound, stalling, delaying, throwing them in the dirt. Perfect. They'd never catch on to that one. Being at the chin. That's money laundering at its finest. Oh, now the Minnesota player calls time. He does not know what he is doing. Okay, so this is interesting. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Bancroft throws a strike. This is about as good as it gets. 57 seconds on the play clock. I mean, you almost intentionally walk him. You want this guy to be walked, and that'll do the trick. Okay, that'll do the trick. So, that was honestly best case scenario. If he swings and misses, we have to play a whole nother inning, meaning they could come back, we could get more tired, we could get injured, we would at a minimum have to throw more pitches. So it is officially, well, 3:14 and 40 seconds. We've got 20 seconds of play clock left. Ball high. This should do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So we just got to get it out, and we win. Thank you, Minnesota player number 2, for getting that hit. So we just need an out. That is a poke, and that is going to go over Erdman's head, but our team has gotten very good. Oh, we got to play second base, and that's not going to quite work. Great backup from Hibbing there to prevent the runner at third from going home, so all's well. We still got a 5-run lead. Now Ames is getting a little sloppy here, just a little sloppy. And this is one of those deals where, you know, teams that have lost a lot of close games, sometimes you start to overthink it, but boy, 5-run lead, we just need 1 out. Bancroft pitching well, we should be okay. Got some larger strike zones coming up here. Ball outside, Dahlberg just catching great. Okay, 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runners on second and 3. Ames leads by 5. There's a beautiful pitch from Bancroft. He's now noticeably getting on the mound faster, so the Academy Award. Ooh, that was close. at the lower kneecap. Called it a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on second and third. 2 outs. First base is open. A walk here is not the end of the world. That's what we're going to get. Now the runner from third thought about it, but again, we got bigger base paths at this age group. So it's gone are the days where, you know, your catcher makes or breaks you. Especially with the mongoose Landon Dahlberg back there. We got a big boy here at the plate. This was the other team's starting pitcher. Ironically, both teams today started pitchers with the number 6. Sounds like Sesame Street. There's a strike from Bancroft. Boy, he has not been behind in the count very much today. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of 5. Bases loaded. And we are 1 strike away, ladies and gentlemen, 1 strike away from beating a team who, prior to this, beat the Des Moines team by 10, who we lost to earlier today. Gotta love baseball. Got to love baseball. That one will be popped foul. We'll live to swing another day. One trend here, I mentioned this, we lost to that Des Moines Thunder team earlier. And then they turned around and lost this team here, the Maroon one. They won earlier, but now they're about to turn around and lose. That's a tough blooper to Erdman. Erdman can't get there. That's going to score 2 at least. And it does. So a strike away, and instead, Minnesota is going to bring the tying run to the plate here. So 7-4 now. 2 outs, bottom of 5. You gotta know the Storm is thinking, here we go again. I hate that for them. It would just be great. Even though these games don't technically count for anything more than seeding tomorrow, it's great to learn how to win close games. The Iowa State men's, oh boy, that is a rocket over the head of Erdman, and that is going to go to the fence. Now we're going to have a situation here where now the tying run is at second. So for the second straight game, we need an out in the worst way. So 7-6, Ames Storm, tying run on second. And there's another shot to Franzen in left. Oh, and Franzen makes a diving attempt, can't quite get it. The runner from second is going to score. Back-to-back hits to the outfield. Bounce off gloves, and now we have a 7-7 game. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Stop me if you've heard this one before. We were just, a strike away from winning, and Bancroft is doing great, though. That's all he can do is get him in play. Now Dahlberg lets a strike go through the wickets. So now this gets extra interesting because we got a runner on third with 2 outs. He could score on a pass ball and win the game. Of course, their team would go crazy and our team would feel dejected. That's a ball high and outside, so 1-1 the count, 2 outs. Go ahead run at third, Ames holding on for a tie, which I think because it's pool play, they would just do it. They wouldn't play more. They would just do it a tie. Bancroft with a beautiful pitch once again, folks. We are a strike away. Let's go, Grey Dog! We are a strike away from ending this. Ball high. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 7-7 game, bottom of the 5th. There's a pop fly. Finn Burrell is under it. Oh, he trips. Oh my gosh, he tripped on the grass, but he caught it falling backwards. So 7-7, I think, because it's pool play, they just call it a tie. And they will. So Ames Storm finishes the day 0-1-1 as they tie Minnesota. So we'll have at least 2 games tomorrow. I plan to be here. Thanks everybody for tuning in, supporting these boys. Great job, all the families. Have a pleasant good evening. Actually, we'll go ahead and listen into the dugout. Jay Cerrone. Hey, buddy. Good job, Grady.
Red and white batting gloves. Whose are those?
Thanks for catching that.
Yeah. I almost fell. That was pretty close.
Yeah. All right. We'll log off now. Have a good night, everybody.